State Department condemns East Jerusalem housing developments. Organization to stop giving tents to displaced Palestinians. Egyptian army chief says he will run in next national election. And 2 female anteaters from Denmark relocate to Israeli zoo. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. Here are the headlines for Thursday, February 6th. The U.S. State Department condemned Israel's decision to permit 558 new housing developments in East Jerusalem. State Department spokeswoman Jen Psaki at the daily press briefing in Washington on Wednesday said that the U.S. remains firm on its position regarding settlements.
Well, our position on Jerusalem is clear. We oppose any unilateral actions by either party that attempt to prejudge final status issues, including the status of Jerusalem. We've called on both sides to take steps to create a positive atmosphere for the negotiations.
The decision to build new housing units comes amid contentious ongoing peace negotiations, which have prompted a negative response from the Palestinians. The International Committee of the Red Cross has stopped providing tents for Palestinians in the Jordan Valley whose homes were demolished by the IDF. The tents were part of kits of essentials provided by the Red Cross that included mattresses and blankets. They say they will continue to distribute essentials just without the tents. A Red Cross spokesperson said the decision was not an easy one to make, but the step was taken because the IDF often confiscates the tents. They estimated that the IDF had confiscated equipment 6 times in 2013 and once in January of this year, destroying around 34 tents. They added, however, that other organizations, such as the Palestine Red Crescent Society, will continue to distribute tents. Egyptian Army Chief Field Marshal Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, who deposed the country's first freely elected leader, has said he will run for president. The widely expected move is almost certain to increase political tensions and anger amongst Islamist militants who have stepped up attacks since Sisi ousted Islamist leader Mohamed Morsi in July. The move will deepen international concerns that military men will again dominate Egypt after a 2011 popular uprising raised hopes of a civilian democracy. A Kuwaiti newspaper quoted Sisi as saying that he had no alternative but to meet the wishes of the Egyptian people for him to run. In a heartwarming turn of events, an anteater and widower of 2 years who resides in the Ramat Gan Safari Zoological Center has been introduced to 2 Danish female anteaters. The females were transferred after delays caused by one of the anteaters giving birth to a cub just before departing from Copenhagen. The 2 are currently being slowly introduced to their new environment before being matched with their new Israeli companion. That's all we have time for today. We'll be back next week with more headlines. Until then, shalom and goodbye from the Jerusalem Post studio.